bars of dark chocolate, 1 tablespoon butter, 200 gram condensed milk, and 100 grams of chopped walnut. I am going to melt chocolate in a double boiler. We just want rough chunks that can melt easily. I am going to put it in the double boiler. It has started to melt. Now I'll add butter. Now I'll add condensed milk. I think chocolate fudge is the easiest dessert to make. Time to add our nuts. I'll leave it in the fridge for 2 hours. Let's try it. It's yum. To serve, I will sprinkle some icing sugar. So I'm going to make Kaju Katli. Two cups of kaju, 3/4 cup water, 1.5 cup sugar, and some ghee for greasing. I'm going to grind my cashews in a dry grinder. Make sure it's powdery. I'm going to make syrup. First the water, then sugar. Stir it and let it come to a boil. I'll add the ground cashews and let it cook for a while. It needs to cook for at least 5 to 8 minutes. It has cooled down a little. I'm going to knead it. Make sure you oil your hands first. Now it's time to roll it out. I'm going to tip it on my butter paper, but first I'm going to oil it with my ghee. Now I'm going to roll it. I'm going to place another butter paper on it. I'm going to roll it into a rectangle. It is done. We cut it into small pieces. Scrum delicious. We'll make yummy paneer lollies. You'll need grated paneer, cocoa powder, powdered sugar, tutti frutti, edible confetti for garnish, chopped nuts, chocolate sauce, and some toothpicks. We will take some grated paneer, we will take some tutti frutti and some chopped nuts. To this we will add some sugar. We will add some cocoa powder. Mix up all the dry ingredients. It smells so good. We'll add a little bit of chocolate sauce. Now we'll mix it up. I will keep it in the fridge for half an hour or maybe less. इतना इंतजार कौन करेगा? This has hardened. We'll make our lollipops. I can play with it, but I won't. I'll eat it. Garnish it with confetti. This is one lollipop I can eat every day. We are going to make churros, an amazing Spanish recipe that's popular in Spain as well as Mexico. We will need 1 cup refined flour, 1 cup water, 3 tablespoons sugar, 1 teaspoon baking powder, half teaspoon vanilla essence, 1 tablespoon oil, 1.5 tablespoons butter, some oil for frying. For the coating we will need 2 tablespoons icing sugar and 1 tablespoon cinnamon powder. Time for some wizarding magic. Accio induction. Accio pan. First we'll add water to the pan and let it come to a boil. The water has come to a boil. Now in go butter and the oil. We'll wait for the butter to melt. We'll give it a stir and then add sugar and vanilla essence. We'll add sugar. And vanilla essence. Give it a nice stir. Smells heavenly. The sugar has dissolved. Now we'll add flour and baking powder. Turn off the heat and give it a stir. It needs to come together as a nice soft dough. We'll now leave it to cool. This has cooled down. Now we'll put it in a piping bag. I've chosen a star-shaped nozzle. To make it easier to put the dough in the piping bag, I'll use a tall jar. Time to pipe it up. Let's take it out and start piping. Now it's time to deep fry them. My churros are done. Now all is left is the coating. We'll mix up the sugar and cinnamon. Let's coat them up with sugar. Churros taste best with chocolate sauce. Amazing! I'm going to make kalakand with a simple and easy recipe. For kalakand we will need 250 grams paneer that is mashed, 400 ml condensed milk, 2 tablespoons milk powder, half teaspoon cardamom powder and some pistachios for garnish. First we will add condensed milk in a thick bottom pan. To the condensed milk, we are first going to add some milk powder and some cardamom powder. Give it a stir and then we'll add paneer. This needs to cook on a low flame till it thickens up. It will take at least 10 to 15 minutes to cook, but you will need to keep stirring it to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. It's starting to come together, just need a couple more minutes now. It is done. Now I am going to pour it in a greased tray. I've already greased this dish so that my kalakand doesn't stick. I am going to even this out. Now I am going to decorate it with chopped pistachios. This is done. Now I am going to leave it to set in the fridge for about an hour. This is nicely set. Now I will cut it into pieces. Time to eat it. Perfectly moist, just the way a kalakand should be. Do try it at home.